Hello everybody, welcome to another edition of our Community Access. This week we visited with the Oakwood Lake Park. Then we checked out the Pollyant Trail 5K National Trail Day. Then we have two great ribbon cutting in Oxford, all this week, all today in our Community Access. Welcome back. You have never visited the Oakwood Park. You really need to check it out. Now they have a brand new fishing dock. With the story is our reporter Danielle Smith. Danielle?
Hi Bill, we are out here at Oakwood with Jeff Kynas, who's the park's maintenance supervisor, and he's going to be showing us the new dock that's been put in for all of us to use. And a lot goes into these parks and funding that we use to vote for these new things that are being put into these parks. And it's sad to say, and sad to see when things get vandalized too. And Jeff, before we started, you just pointed out this gate here. What happened?
It appears that a truck pulled up to the gate probably within 2 weeks ago and tried to knock it down. As you can see, they didn't get it down, but they destroyed it. About $2,500 worth of damage that we'll have to absorb and put up new gates. So that's part of the reason that we didn't do more in this park, because it's so remote and there's so much vandalism that goes on. So, but we're going to go back and look at a really nice feature that we put in way in the back, which I think anybody that comes out here will enjoy for sure.
Absolutely. Let's go take a look. Just made it out to the dock, and I have to say this view is beautiful. It
is. You never know you were a mile off M24.
Absolutely not, and it's very secluded and peaceful, and I can see why we wanted to add a dock here.
Yeah, because now you can get out and actually fish, because the shoreline's kind of mucky and it was hard for people to get out. Now you can bring your kids out. We left the front lower so kids can drop a pole over the front, and we made it, you know, easy to use.
So how did this whole process start? How did this dock come to be?
Well, it came as part of the bond that we passed 3 years ago, and this was one of the projects we'd always talked about doing, but when we got the bond passed, it actually happened. So this is we did it this winter, so it was the start of the third year of the bond. So it came to, and it's nice. And people, we've got a lot of positive comments on it from people that have walked out here, and we're really excited. Now they're going to be able to get out on the water.
Absolutely. And the funding for the dock then came from the bond?
It came from part of the bond, yep. Yep, all the part of the bond money that was set aside for this park itself, Oakwood.
Now, when did you start building the dock? How long has this process taken?
We started in February. We came out when there was ice on the lake. That way you can work off the ice. We drilled the holes. The contractor, we came out and supported all his stuff to help him get this done. And we drilled the holes in the ice, and then we could work off the poles that we put in that we drilled down. Some of the poles are down close to 40 feet. So
it's very sturdy. It's not going anywhere.
Yep, it's not going anywhere. So we did that, and then we worked our way back off the ice, and then we were right down to the wire. When we ran out of ice, we finished the rest of it after that.
That is impeccable timing.
Yeah, we were done probably, I want to say, third week of March to the first week of April, somewhere in there.
And now from looking at the dock, you mentioned how you made sure that this was lower here for the kids to fish, and how there's benches here for people to sit and just listen to nature or take in the view. So everything that you're doing is very intentional.
Yeah, we did the same thing on the Pollyant Trail there off of the Powell Lake Park. We made it so a kid could come up and actually fish off of it, because it'd be kind of hard for a smaller child to come out. We want them to enjoy it too. Come out with mom and dad and go fishing, and it's got to be usable for everybody.
Absolutely.
You know, as much as possible.
And aside from this magnificent dock, what else is there for people to do here at Oakwood Park? Because I know myself, I'm ashamed to say, I wasn't familiar that this park was here, and I'm sure there's other people out there like me. So what can people do? What draws them here?
Well, if you just like walking out in nature, there's close to 4 miles and trails out here. You can do that. You can walk your dog out here. There's an 18-hole disc golf course. You can come out and do that. I mean, just to come out and sit and be with nature out here, and you can hear the frogs in the background. You'll see deer out here. You'll see just about everything that's in the area is out here. So if you like the outdoors, you're a mile from M24 and you would not know it.
That's right. You don't have to go up north to get scenery like this.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Absolutely. And I know that we talked about how this came from, the funding came from the bond. Yep. But you also have a vote coming up in August for the millage.
We do, yeah. And that's going to be a renewal. And it's going to go back to 1 mil, because it's been, for the past 20 years, it's been reducing down to, I think it's down to 0.84. So we're going to get that back to 1 mil to keep the funding to run the parks. That's specifically just your millage, operating millage. So that's not any part of this bond work at all. The bond work's already been taken care of. So now it's just an operating millage, because we're at the end of our millage. So I guess without that millage, you don't operate parks. So that's kind of how that works.
Right. And how many parks do you guys take care of?
We have 4 parks, over 500 acres altogether.
And that's a lot to look over, a lot to upkeep and maintain. So
yes,
these millage votes are very important if we want to continue having these places to go where we can stay within our community and experience a whole new realm, if you will, that, like you said, a mile from M24.
Yes.
So this is wonderful to see, and it's great to see how the parks staff is updating all these parks and taking care of them. And with the gate itself, we need to start taking care of our parks too and appreciating what we have, because like the saying goes, you don't appreciate what you have until it's gone. Yeah. So I want to thank you, Jeff, for taking us out here and showing us what you guys have been doing. This is a magnificent spot, and I will definitely be visiting it a lot this summer.
And we still have more work going on.
Absolutely.
So we have the Powell Lake Park pavilion over there, a playground or 2 over there. We have to redo the parking lot. And then we had to finish up in Seymour with the pavilion in the back and a concession warming station for the ice skating rink we got in. So this year that should all be operational too. So that's kind of exciting. We're going to have a whole new element out at Seymour too.
Absolutely.
With that skating rink for the winter. So that's going to be fun.
You guys are just getting started, and we will be sure to cover all those new features and updated items as they come along. So we're excited.
Yeah, and don't forget about our senior center.
Absolutely.
So call and get information on that, or look online, because that's open now. So we've got a lot of stuff going on with that too, which is exciting again. A lot of people are happy about that.
And that's located actually right next to our new studio and the Parks and Rec offices as well, right in the front of Seymour Lake Park. So come and plan a visit, and we'll send it back to you, Bill.
Thanks, Danielle. Next up, Alexis Wara checked out the Pollyant Trail 5K National Trail Day. Alexis?
Thanks, Bill. As you can see behind me, today is a big day for the Pollyant Trail. It's National Trail Day, and a lot of people came out for the 5K walk. We're going to go on the trail a little bit, talk to some of the participants, and see what's going on. So Lydia, I see you have your puppy here, and today's a big day. For what reason?
Big day for us in Oxford. I am the president of the Oxford Women's Club, and our main goal is to raise funds for Oxford students for college, and we also do tech. But today is our 5K walk, so we're really excited. First one ever, so we're very excited about it.
Now, when you said that these go toward students' college fund, is this a part of something like OSEC, or is this a completely separate?
Different, but we would fund them as well. Awesome. So we meet with principals, and we set it all up so that they have to write an essay, and they submit it to us. We review them, and we give as many scholarships as we can.
And this is the first time this is happening. So how did you come about this idea?
Just had a dream, and my friend is the manager for the Pollyant Trail, so I said to her, hey, I had this brainstorm, let's do a walk. So like I said, the main thing we do is the fashion show. That's all we've ever had as a fundraiser. But now we have our walk, so I'm really excited about it. And I love fitness, so I'm really into getting everybody out here. And today's a pretty good turnout for our first time. We're
Awesome.
really excited.
We are going to turn our attention over here. I think it's about to start.
Yeah.
The walk, yay! I want to thank everybody for coming out to the first 5K Oxford Women's Club Pollyann Trail walk. Just thanks for coming out. It's going to be a gorgeous day today. We're going to head over our fabulous bridge here, and we're going to go out 1.55 miles to the turnaround. We have a lovely lady sitting there. She'll guide you. She's got waters. It'll be a good time. And then come on back, and we got our free snacks for everybody. We got a massage chair warming up over there, and we have Steve from Main Street Bikes doing some e-bike demos. So come on back and have a great time. So we're gonna get started. So let's go! Yay!
All right, so you are clearly offering your services for the participants here today. Tell us why you decided to do that.
Well, my kids go to Oxford School, and I believe in scholarships.
Very much so. Now, is it anything that you would like to say to other businesses or even people on their own who would like to volunteer their time towards the Pollyann Trail and helping this cause and other causes?
Absolutely. Come on out. It's a great time. We have a lot of fun together. There's cookies, there's snacks, there's coffee at Evergreens, and it's just a blast.
So I am here with some participants of the walk today. Guys, how did you find out about this?
Actually, I'm a member of the Oxford Women's Club.
Yeah, I'm neighbors of the Oxford Women's Club.
And then this event is the first of its kind, so why did you decide to really support it?
Oh, we got a storm coming in.
You know, it said it was gonna rain. It kind of held out for us, but not anymore.
I decided to support it because I love the trail. I use it all the time.
And it's a nice trail too.
It's beautiful.
The trail is beautiful. The weather is perfect. There's nothing bad about today.
I mean, it's perfect for now. It might start with a few clouds in the air. A few clouds. Where there's some beverages and refreshments down at the bottom of the next hill. So congratulations, ladies. You made it pretty far.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Steve. So you are donating your time to all of the participants here today. Tell us why you decided to do that.
I really believe in the Pollyann Trail. I think it's great. I like supporting it. I've done some work for them in the past. So events like this, I think, is really great. It's a good fundraiser for them. So that's really probably the biggest reason. Because mostly people that are out here today are walkers and runners. They're not cyclists, but I like to support it. So.
And what would you tell to other business around Oxford or otherwise, just people in general, about coming out and supporting their local community?
Well, they need to realize how important the Pollyann Trail is to this area and how much it's used. You look both ways and you see all these people on this trail. It took an awful lot to get it built, but it also takes a lot to maintain it and keep it going. So we need events like this. So they need to participate also.
Yeah, exactly. Not just come here for their business, but also participate. What do you think about the walk?
I loved it. It was great.
Did you do the entire 5K?
We did, yeah. Yeah, we did the 5K. So.
Now tell us where it started from to where it ended and you turned around.
It started at Evergreen and it went a mile and a half that way roughly. So down by the gravel pit. So.
And what did you think about the walk? Was it a little difficult? It's a beautiful day.
No, we hike every day, usually like 5 to 6 miles. He's much more, but yeah, so we're used to this, so we just thought we'd get out as a group with our Health Quest team and do a walk today.
Now, this is the first of its kind, but it's talk of it possibly being an annual thing for the next few years to come. Do you think that you guys would be out for it next year?
Oh, yeah. Yep, we would definitely return. Yep, it was fun.
With your puppy here?
Yep, this is Motley. Yep, he's a little skittish, so he's learning to kind of get used to people and bikes and all that fun stuff.
And is this his first walk? His first walk on the Pollyann Trail, nonetheless?
Yes, it is. Yep. He's walked with us on other trails, but this is the first time on the Pollyann. So, yep.
And tell us his name one more time.
This is Motley.
Motley. Good job, Motley. Hi, cutie. Nope, not quite, but you guys did amazing. And you're almost done.
Yeah.
Just right over that hill is a bunch of refreshments. So congratulations, guys.
Thank you.
right, so we are here with some finalists here. You guys already finished the race, and I see a big cookie over here. What did you guys think about it?
What do you think, Kendrick?
It was amazing, and I had a lot of fun.
What about that cookie? That looks pretty tasty.
It's good too.
Yeah. And what did you think about it?
It was fun. I had to run a little more than I chose, but he was on the bike, so I had to keep up.
And did you guys go the entire 5K?
We did. He didn't want to quit.
Well, good job. You really pushed through, huh?
Yeah, I did because I want to be the first ones to win.
And were you?
Yeah.
Congratulations. You were going pretty fast then. Did you guys come out right at 9 or?
Yep, we were here at 9 o'clock and then started with everybody right here.
How did you find out about this 5K walk today?
A friend of mine is part of the Women's Club, and I saw it on Facebook.
So a lot of good advertising?
Yes, like it on Facebook. I'm always looking there for stuff. So.
Oh, yeah. Now, this is a first-time activity for the Pollyant Trail, but it possibly may be coming every year, an annual thing. Would you come out again, even without a bike?
Oh, yes. Please do. Do it more. I'll be out. I'll bring him.
What about you? Do you think that you'd come out for it again?
Yep.
Only if they have cookies, though, right?
Yeah, because I love cookies.
Well,
Do you
thanks for
remember what it was for? Do you remember what you did this for? Do you remember?
To raise money for the kids to go to school and for workout.
Yes, good job. And what school do you go to?
Elementary.
Well, we have a long way to go, but I think college is probably in your future, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So pretty soon, someone's going to be running or riding a bike for this walk for you.
Yep.
Yep.
Yep. Okay.
All right.
Thanks for talking to us, guys.
Thank you.
Get out before the rain hits.
Right.
Bye. Okay, so I am here with the head person in charge, Linda.
Manager. Yep. Hi.
So now today is a pretty big event. It's the first big event of its kind. Tell us about it.
What we're doing is we have teamed up, the Pollyant Trail has teamed up with the Oxford Women's Club. They are doing some fundraising for their scholarship program. So each year, Oxford high school seniors are awarded scholarships based on essays and their criteria. Those scholarships can be used for trade schools, not just four-year universities. We are splitting the proceeds. Half will go to the scholarship fund and half goes to the Pollyant Trail. We have free snacks, free treats. It's just going to be a wonderful 5K walk. And it's just like a neighborhood gathering walk. It's not a competition. It's just bring the dogs, bring the kids, have some snacks. It's great. Yeah.
And on a Saturday morning at that.
Saturday morning at 9:30, you can't beat it. And Evergreen's Coffee Shop donated free coffee. So yeah, so we're doing just great. So yeah.
Now this is the first, as we keep saying. Is there a second in the future?
We're hoping to do the second. Today is National Trail Day, so we're hoping to repeat it next year on National Trail Day. Awesome. So yeah.
So we hope to be out here next year on National Trail Day for an annual thing every single year.
Back to you, Belle.
Good job, Alexis. Next up, the Chamber has been busy the couple of weeks with ribbon cuttings. First the DRS Pool and Spa in Oxford.
That's right, Bill. I'm here at DRS Pool and Spa for their grand opening. We're going to head inside, talk to the owner and some of his family, and see what they have in store. I'm here with Josh, owner of DRS Pools. Josh, what did it take to actually get your business established here in Oxford?
Lots of hard work. I mean, we started out as a residential hardscaping company, and we were always making other pool companies' projects look amazing with our hardscapes. And then we asked ourselves why we weren't doing it on our own. So we gave it a shot, and the rest is history.
And when you were doing those jobs for other people, was it here in Oxford, or did you personally pick Oxford for your location?
So when we started doing the hardscapes, we were doing them in Oakland County, Macomb County, Livingston County. We've kind of stuck with those regions because this is where we're used to working. And we decided to make Oxford our home-based location. We have lots of family here. I live in Lapeer. It's close to home for me. My father, he's my partner. He lives in Lake Orion. And it's just a great central location for us to get anywhere where we do our work. In the community here in Oxford, we really like the community here.
And you mentioned your father helping you in the business. Is this a family business or is it open?
There's a lot of family ties into our business. You know, me and my dad are partners. We work together every day. You know, our manager and his brother, our manager here in the store, his brother is our installer. You know, we have my kids working here. My wife comes in and helps. So, yeah, we're very family oriented.
Awesome, I love that. And now we saw a beautiful display of some of your pools. Can you tell us all of the products that you offer here?
So here we offer a full line of Caribbean Blue chemicals. You know, we'll take care of all of your swimming pool and spa needs. We offer water testing for free. We sell signature spas. Those are the hot tub lines that we offer. We do in-ground vinyl liner, in-ground fiberglass, and above-ground swimming pools.
Now, what is this right here? Do you guys actually come in and put the rocks and the brick and all of that together? Or how does that work?
Yeah, so we're kind of a one-stop shop for your outdoor living space. You know, we'll do the pool, patio, the fence. You know, we'll design any hardscaping that you need. We don't so much get into the softscaping, you know, the plants, the flower beds and stuff like that. But if you need help or you need somebody to come along and do that, we can definitely help you out.
Now, I also saw a sign out there that said premium products. So what are some of your premium products here that you can't find anywhere else?
So all of our pool equipment, we use Hayward. And just this year, Hayward is taking like 90% of their equipment offline. So now it's going to be back to the brick and mortar type stores.
And what are some specific products that people might be interested in from them?
Pumps, pool heaters, automatic vacuum cleaners, inline chlorinators, salt systems, automation for your pool, lights, pretty much anything that goes around the pool now.
Now, what are your hours? Are you closed any days? And where can people find you if not in store?
So we're open Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6, Saturdays from 9 to 3. And then, you know, if you're interested in, you know, a new in-ground swimming pool, you can call and schedule an appointment and we can be open anytime. You can find us on Facebook at DRS Pools, or you can find us on the web at drspools.com.
And if you're not a big online person, you guys are located right here in downtown Oxford on Ray Road. What's your address, your full address?
77 North Washington Street, Oxford, Michigan, 48371.
All right, summer's coming up, so if you need a pool or maybe just some pool supplies, you know where to stop. Shop locally. We're going to send it back to Bill at the desk.
Good luck to the DRS Pool and Spa. Then Oxford Community Television had our own ribbon cutting with the chamber and our own open house. Let's watch.
Welcome everybody to OCTV's new location here at the beautiful Seymour Lake Park. Thank you everybody for coming out and welcoming them to their new building. Terry Stiles and Bill Service have gone above and beyond for our community time and time again, and we appreciate everything that you do. And I will let Terry tell us a little bit about your story.
So I'm going to give you a little bit of the history of where we started financially as well as where we actually started. And it was like, Brad Jacobson would be able to tell me, but I think we started in Oxford in the mid-1980s, and we started in a classroom in the high school. We had just a few of us, and then we moved from the classroom to a larger classroom. Then we moved to basically the pole barn that we've been in the last 15 years. We retrofitted everything, and we've grown a lot. We have 9 employees now, or to 11, and we saved and saved and saved to be able to purchase this building, which is now bought and paid for. And thanks to Ron Davis, the building wouldn't be here right now if it wasn't for Ron and his crew overseeing the construction. Financially, we are paid by the people of our communities. You purchase cable, and you have a franchise fee on your bill, and that's what pays us. Lately, the governor signed a bill that may end up allowing the cable companies to take those franchise fees back. So if you appreciate us in our community, we're the recorders of your history. We're the front porch of your community. We love doing what we do. We do it because we love our community. If you love having us here, talk to the powers that be, talk to your congressman and tell him that that's not really a good deal. We love being here and we want to stay here. And this is your studio. Sorry, Dave. And we work for you. So if anybody needs anything from us, certainly give us a call. And I guess I'm done. I could talk forever. Well, I could introduce everybody. This is the crew. Connie Miller, she's a volunteer and an employee. Alexis Ware, Rachel Baker, Dan Zweiss, Danielle Smith, Elgin Nichols. We all do everything. Dave Kenny, Lori Raz, and our manager and leader, Bill Service. And we all wear many hats. So you don't have to ask just one person to do something for you. You could ask any one of us, and we could all do what you need. You want to say something?
Oh, just say, when we do the ribbon cutting, everybody come into the studio for about 10, 15 minutes. If you don't like the video, have some more food, but watch the video if you would.
What about you guys behind the cameras here? Oh, I'm sorry, you guys. Russell Courier, he's recording, and Kyle Snage, he's recording. And welcome, Lake Orion Television.
Hi, Joe.
Thank you, Joe Johnson. Here we go.
All right, well, now we will do the traditional ribbon cutting. Who's going to cut the ribbon? Okay, cut up on
He designed
towards
it,
the
he
top.
can do it.
Real fast. Yep, go up here.
ready?
Go up, cut way up. Yep. What, 2? Yay! Good job! Good job! All right. And we want to welcome you to the Oxford business community.
Well, thank you. Let me say one more thing, and this is going to go on camera. We also have a cable commission that made all this possible.
Oh, yeah.
Shar Sotheby is one of our cable commissioners. Thank you, Shar, and thanks to our cable commission.
One of our cable ladies are here.
Yep.
Our cable lady.
Okay.
Had some of our best friends at our open house, and anyone can visit with our news station at any time, any day, Monday to Friday. Well, that's all the time for this week. We hope you enjoyed our program. So, for our reporters Daniel Smith and Alexis Ware, and our hard cameras Russell Courier, Kyle Snage, Laurel Race, and Dan Zweiss, and our editor Tara Stiles. Whew, I'm Bill Service. You have a great, great week.
In an era of media consolidation and globalization, the PEG channels root our media in local communities, in local voices, and that is absolutely indispensable.
A lot of people are able to get job training, information.
This is about accessibility. This is about transparency. It's giving people second chances and being able to learn new skills.
PEG stations give viewers critical information about their communities and offer an important platform for local residents. PEG channels connect us to our communities, and they enrich our lives every single day of the year. The FCC should work for communities, not powerful cable companies.
This is not a left issue. This is not a right issue. This is an everybody issue.
If you care about protecting local community access television, raise your voices.